welcome back Soul Seekers. It's Fiona from Siren Soul and we're coming to you live talking about negative entities. So it kind of sounds a little bit scary, right? When anybody hears the word entity, immediately people will conjure up this evil presence. And it's not the case. Yes, there are negative energies, negative entities, all sorts of different energies that we are surrounded by. They can jump onto us, they can be within us, they can be around us, they can be in our homes, they can be anywhere, because the entire world is made up of energy. And sometimes energies feel good and sometimes energies don't. These energies can become stuck in our body or in our homes. And when we experience this, we're not necessarily sure what's going on. What I can tell you is we experience very low vibe feelings. Often when we are surrounded by this negative vibe, we feel flat or depressed or sad or angry or jealous or frustrated or shameful. Any of those emotions that are commonly aligned with being negative, yet they're not actually evil or bad. A negative emotion, just because it is called negative, does not mean that it's a bad thing. It simply means that it's not one of the more high vibrational emotions like joy or happiness, bliss, all the good, feel good, passionate, light feelings. These are the vibes that we often like to be in the most because they feel good. I mean, all you have to be in is a room full of people that have got bad attitudes or have recently just had a fight or something, and you will pick up on their vibes. You'll pick up that tension, that darkness. It's like a cloud comes across in front of you, and your light, as a sun would, is gone away. Temporarily, of course, because it's just a cloud, and we can move that cloud like we can move energy. We can move energy like we can move the clouds. And things rotate all the time. Energies come and go within our sphere, and they come and go within our physical existence as well, if you believe in a physical existence. Because the reality we are is energy. And when we know that we are energy, we can shift energy within our body equally as we can shift energy outside of ourselves, whether you are driving in a car or using electricity, working with your radio waves. We can move energy literally by switching a dial. But switching a dial is the key to understanding how it's going to work for you. Tuning into your body to find out where that blocked stuff is so that you can take on measures to remove those blocked energies yourself rather than feeling victim to the presence of these vibes. Now, ultimately, a negative or a dark energy or entity is quite a low vibration. Makes us feel pretty shit, and they can be around or in us for a very long time before we are aware of them. But what happens when life gets you? Life sometimes can just in your face, and down you go. You can't help that feeling of frustration, of anger, of grief, of sadness, and stuff that gets us stuck in that low vibe energy. And it's normal because we're humans and we feel, and these moments are going to happen. Of course, how long we stay in those negative feelings is the big point, and it's up to you, because sometimes it needs to be longer than others. It's very, very, very important to process these emotions so that they don't get stuck in our body. Once we've processed the emotion, we can travel the way back up into the high vibe zone again. But what happens if we do have stuck emotions? Stuck emotions that we didn't know we had to process, that have been there from last week, last year, the marriage breakup, the heartache, the loss of heaps of money, the past life, the childhood trauma. Anything can cause blocked energy in our body, which then pulls us down and helps us or encourages maintaining a negative vibration, which inhibits us from being our happiest or being our personal best and finding our passion. I came across negative entities through, well, it's a bit of an accident actually, but it was eventually a blessing in disguise, even though it was scaring the bejesus out of me when I first had these experiences. Now I work with people by clearing those negative blocks that are in their system, in their energetic field, to help them feel more healthier, be more happier, and basically it's a way of reducing and letting go of blocks that are inhibiting them from being their personal best. So the idea is to get in touch with this negative emotion, this negative energy, or this negative block that's in our system, and get rid of it. We can do this through energy healing, but we can also do this by understanding the lesson that that negative block is trying to tell us. So I'll talk to you next time about how you can move some of this negative shit yourself and feel free from the burdens of your past and come all the way back up into the high vibe zone. Peace. Cheers, guys.